Hello, 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 and welcome back to Game Dev Tycoon. As you can see, RauschGames is the name of my company. I've been playing around a little bit since FunBox Incorporated went belly up, and we're starting over. You see that last fateful day of FunBox Incorporated, where save FunBox Inc, the RPG, just couldn't keep the bank away from us. I knew that we had to start over, and I knew sitting there in the office that our employees were going to have to deal with the fact that we were going under. And instead of forcing the rest of their adult lives to be terrible because they worked for a bankrupt company and they wouldn't be able to feed their children and they'd live off styrofoam peanuts and cardboard boxes in major metropolitan areas and beg for little bits of research and technology, instead of all of that, I went to my ace in the hole and I took out a secret research project that I'd been working on. It's going to be one of either two things to you people. It's either the flux capacitor from the Back to the Future movie series, or Eddie Kingston's spinning Back Fist to the Future, whichever group of you I am appealing to here. Either way, I took it out of the little hole in my desk that I'd been storing it in, and either pushed the buttons or hit myself in the face with it, traveled back in time, and we are officially back in the garage when we get going here. We're going to have to start a new game. We're also more business this time. No more FunBox Incorporated. We need to be something strong, something incredibly strong, and I'm thinking back to the time of Teddy Roosevelt and all the great pull yourself up by the bootstraps and rugged individualism here in America in the turn of the century into the 1900s, and every man for himself and all that, and that's what we're going to be. And we're going to take the game development industry by storm this time around. No more silly little this might be good. No, we are formulaic. We are going to create games based around a revolving cast of characters. We're going to make sense with the way that we make our games. We're not going to add frivolous items to our games. So we're going to get going. We're going to crack the whip. Here we go. We're going to have to start a new game first, so please pardon the intrusion here while I do so. Skip tutorials. And we're starting all over again. I'm going to skip most of these messages if I can. So going back to how strong we wanted to be and the fact that I'm thinking about Teddy Roosevelt and all that, you know, Americanism and we're going to take the world over because we're strong enough to do it. One of his most famous lines, speaking of strength, I forget the exact quote and the speech it came from. It had to have been a campaign speech, but he referenced his own strength as that of being a combination of a bull and moose. A bull moose is what he called it. I honestly wish I had looked it up in a textbook beforehand. I could have made it sound better. But we are calling ourselves Bull Moose Games in honor of the late great Teddy Roosevelt. And this guy right here is no longer going to be RauschGames. Yes. Yes. Fearless leader. Everyone bows down. And we're going to pick his look because it's got to be the most respectable. And none of these are respectable. So we're going to go with the crew cut brown hair. And I hate those shoes. I wish I could change them. But here on the respectable side, I do actually want that vest. Dat vest. What does this do? Aha! I was wondering where that was. Yeah, we're going to kick the game length up to, we're going to go all the way up to 35 years, just to see what happens. Yeah, unfortunately, since we have traveled back in time, this FunBox Incorporated no longer exists, so we will overwrite that, and here we are. Alright, we're back at square one. We'll develop a new game. Pick our topic. We're going to go with sports. And we're going to go with simulation because we know that that is going to work right off the bat. Last time around, it's not last time around. We can't think of last time around anymore. So this is going to be ribbon dancers. There we go. It could lead up to a spot in the Olympics if you're good enough at it. And we are going to go with the G64 and start it up. 2D graphics, of course. Not holding back there. And alright. Sports and simulation, engine, gameplay, story, moving on. I've decided that the fearless leader is going to be a technology expert when the time comes as well, so we'll get to that point. For our development stage here in Sports and Simulation. Now, I know that there are things on the wiki for this game that teach you exactly where the sliders should go, and I know that if I'm thinking, you know, this has to be straight business, we have to be exactly correct, that I should have looked at them, but I still consider that to be kind of cheaty. No matter how determined I am to win a game, I don't like looking things up. I actually want this whole channel, everything about this channel, to be random, to be me learning how to play the game. I don't like it if I know, like, the cheat codes. Like, the one exception is going to be for The Sims, because we just need money to make that concept work. But for the most part, I still don't want to do that. So I'm still not going to do it here. I am guessing, but I'm trying to be more scientifically exact and not thinking like, well, you know, dialogues could go here. So in a ribbon dancing simulator, there will be no dialogues. There should be level design, and there should be artificial intelligence. And we're going to keep going with this. So I know that they exist. There are graphs for like the perfect sliders per game combination. I just have not looked at them, and I don't plan on using them. Design can come down, graphics can go up, and I will leave the sound where it is. And we're going to finish the game up there. Hopefully get a little bit of money right off the bat here. 10s are good up front. I'll take 10s. Okay, let's finish it, get it to market. We only have $19,000 left. There we go. Get some experience points, release the game, and let's go right into our next one. Military, and let's go strategy. Yeah. And now one of the things I want to do, for a name here, for a military strategy game, what should we do? I mean, everything about this is the TR. Let's go with Teddy Roosevelt era. Let's make this. So he actually fought in the Spanish-American War, and the most famous battle was when they charged up the hill at San Juan. Yeah, let's do that. San Juan Hill. I like this. Oh man, I think I may have found a theme for Season 2, guys. And this is also going to be on the G64. Go right ahead with some 2D graphics. We'll be in the hole here, but now, yes. We're going to be fine because the new game is going to start selling. Ribbon Dancers, here we go. Alright, shows potential. Enjoyable. Maybe the sound is what was doing that. Oh, 7s and 8s are good. I'm not going to get a 10 every time because I'm not looking at the perfect sliders, so that's a weird progression. But we're going to sell that game no matter what, so I don't care. Now, for a military and strategy game, this one's going to be kind of tough. I've never tried doing this before. For a strategy game, story and quests, you still don't have that, really. You still want gameplay, and the engine, I think I can drop a little bit here. I think RauschGames Games, yes, first game is out, favorable reviews. Let's see it start to sell now, please. There we go. There we go. Give me that money. Look at that. 21. Perfect. And we now have 35 fans right off the bat. Oh, this feels like starting up a YouTube channel, checking out your subscribers every day. Oh, what? No dialogues. Level design, yes. Artificial intelligence, yes. I'm going to keep those where they are. I equate every strategy game I've ever played to the original Company of Heroes. I think I said that last season, and there's just I love that game. I would love to be able to play the second one when it comes out, but I don't currently have a Windows machine, and I'm not sure if they're doing it on Mac or not. This little laptop right here can't handle too much. So yeah, there's Ribbon Dancers, over 10,000 units sold. There we go, our first little milestone. Kind of definitely fell off in that second week, though. Try to recoup that. But we've got cash coming in. We're almost back up to 100,000. There we go. 6 figures again. Perfect. All right, and here, I actually want to have some world design to it, and graphics, and the sound I can drop off. Let's do that. Okay, we're back up over 10 in both categories again. We should get some nice experience because we know that this is going to be a good combination. Perfection. And let's research. New topic. What works for us? Fantasy. Try to save that for when the Game Boy comes out. The Gameling. Alright, first reviews for San Juan Hill are in. Nice experience. Little historical military strategy game. Quirky but good. Okay, gameplay served it well. We gotta remember that. Gameplay serves it well in terms of military and strategy. Gameplay plus. You see, now what I will do is take notes every time I find a good one. There we go. Alright, so let's close that. Let's get that one to market while Ribbon Dancers is also still on the market. We made money on Ribbon Dancers, right? That we did. Perfect. Okay, Ribbon Dancers is off the market just as San Juan Hill comes on the market. And this one's looking pretty good off the bat, too. And we've got our contract work opportunities. Again, I'm just going to skip a lot of the dialogue boxes because we saw them last time. But once we get to where we were last time, if we do, maybe this version of FunBox goes even... We're going to have to keep traveling through time, guys. But yeah, I'm going to keep skipping until we get to that point. And then once we start getting some, new futuristic things, we'll go back to reading them so you guys that haven't played this game before can see them. And Fantasy is researched. We're going to make a new game. And speaking of that, a lot of you have told me that you've bought this game because of this series, and while I'm honored by that, I think that's friggin' fantastic and awesome. I'm gonna say thank you on behalf of Greenheart Games too, because they like, this was their first thing, their first game out there. They just sent an email out that says they're gonna have a little bit of an update for it come November, and they're just excited that it went over so well for them. So hey, look at that. All right, so now we're gonna go with a medieval RPG. Let's stay with the G64. We know all about that market share. And in keeping with our theme of Teddy Roosevelt, how can we put him in a medieval RPG? TR. Is it going to fit? I think it's too many letters. No, it's not. TR goes medieval. You gonna go medieval on your ass. All right, there we go. That's it. Next. Start. Going right through this. Teddy Roosevelt is the mascot for Bull Moose Games. You guys just need to know that. So now, the engine comes down, story and quest go all the way up. There we go. I'm going to try to put him in every game I can. I mean, even if I don't overtly name the game after him, just think of him as a part of it. If you want to think of Teddy Roosevelt as a ribbon dancer, by all means. Dialogues are coming up. Level design is staying there. AI is coming down. Okay, and finally world design, and then graphics and sound. Put graphics there, and I'll put sound there as well, because I forget where they should go, yeah. Whatever. Not our most technologically sound game, but the design points are going to come out very strong here. And, maybe we'll get some tech points. Nah, debugging is going pretty fast. Not too much by way of bonuses. Yeah, G64 is selling strong. Go. New record for design, and there we go. We've got our first levels up in individual categories. And with 56 research points, we're going to research a custom game engine, get that going as soon as humanly possible. Let's check out some reviews. Oh, San Juan Hill is off the market. Got us a pretty good amount of cash, and here are the reviews for TR Goes Medieval. Focus on gameplay served it well. Heard that. Good game. Perfect. Very enjoyable. And beautiful. Alright, this one looks like it's going to be profitable as well. And speaking of that, I just want to see how our scores are looking. 7.25, 6.75, and a 6.75. Well, TR Goes Medieval is the best reviewed game we've had yet. We'll see how profitable it is for Bull Moose Games. We may have to change mascots if it's not. But no, the sales are good right off the bat. I like that. Yep, there we go. All right, we have successfully researched custom game engine. We've got 250,000. I want to release one more game without an engine. Well, You know what? Let's take a look. How much is it going to cost? We get that. 120k, and then we release a game. We'll be fine. We're going to keep making money off TR Goes Medieval. So we're going to go with that. And what can we call this that has to do with early 1900s America? I would love to call it the Rugged Individualist, but I don't think we could actually have number denominations after that for each version. No, that's exactly as many characters as I can have. I don't want to do that. Just call it the Individualist. Mark 1. There we go. Use the I. Perfect. And we'll create that as we're raking in some cash from TR Goes Medieval. Kind of falling off in sales, though. We should hurry up and finish this engine and then use it for our next game. There we go, and here comes the Ninvento. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, we got that. Perfect. And 16 research points. Nah, I don't want a new topic. I just want to go right into a new game so we can start making more cash. Come on. Come on. Pick topic this time. What have we not done? So we did the top 3 there. Space or fantasy. I really want to say fantasy. So we're going to go space. And can always do an adventure game. I've never tried space and adventure. I've always had space and action. But I want to go with what I know works right now. So G64, pick game engine, Individualist, Mach 1. Please pick it, thank you. This will be the Rough Riders. Hey, it worked. Yay, Rough Riders of Mars, perfect. If you guys don't know anything about like Teddy Roosevelt, I'm sorry. And here we go. We're going to get 2D graphics and start development. Go, 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 go. Nice and fast through the garage phase here of Bull Moose. We are getting out of this garage and we're getting into an office. We're going to make millions and millions of dollars as fast as possible. I am going to speak softly and carry a big stick and beat the living hell out of any of my employees that don't follow what I say. TR Goes Medieval is now off the market. There we go. More money. And let's check the game history on it. Profitable. Only up to 74,000 though. So far, our most profitable has been our first game, Ribbon Dancers, which was interesting actually. So it was not the best reviewed. I like that though. There's a difference. All right, so space and action engine coming up, gameplay staying up, story and quest going down. We do want a save game. We do want a linear story. Let's beef this game up a little bit. All right, getting some points in. AI up, keep level design where it is, drop our dialogues down. This one could make us a good amount of money. We're going to beef up our sounds to mono. We're going to drop our world design, and we're going to pump the sound and the graphics all the way up. Make this as nice a game as possible for the G64. There we go. We're going to set some records this time around, I think. Yeah, technology is definitely going to get one. Design has a chance. I think it would tie, if anything, though. And there we go. Ninvento will be out in a few months. And there we go. We're going to put this to market. 18 tech, 15 design. Overall, best game we've put out so far in terms of experience gained. Should have some nice leveling up. Yep, yep, yep. Perfection. 2D graphics got a good boost in their first game there. New research is the joystick. We're going to jump right into that. And then we'll grab a new topic afterwards as well. First reviews are in for Rough Riders of Mars. Alright, 8, very enjoyable. I will take it. Played it for days, perfect. Could have a new best reviewed game here. We're just kind of crawling up there. Good, good. Engine served it well. Space and action. And 8, 8's across the board. Highest reviewed game yet. They liked it a lot. Flirting with 9s and 10s. I like that. And the sales should reflect it here. Oh yeah, debuting at number 12. Good amount of money coming in there. We have the joystick. We're going to go in for some new topic. Racing? Yeah, Rough Riders Racing. Come on. Go, there we go. Holding strong after 2 weeks, too. That's very comparable. I like that a lot. Up over 215,000. This is great. Rough Riders of Mars is a surprise hit with players. Bull Moose is fairly new, but they can't wait to see what we're going to do next. We're serious. We're not fun-loving. We're serious. Remember that. I want to draw a mustache on my face every time I play this game. I could just grow one, but, you know, drawing's fun. Alright, racing is researched. Steering wheel. How much does that cost? Because I'd like to get that in play. Well, we can't, because we'd have to make a new engine anyway, but how much? We'll come to it after we develop a new game, which is going to be... We're going to go fantasy, and we're going to go RPG. We know RPGs work. The platform is going to be the G64, and the individualist one there. And the name of this, Teddy Roosevelt in a fantasy RPG... Prince Teddy of because I'm afraid I'm not going to get to fit anything else. Just pretend is this mythical, beautiful, rolling green landscape of a paradise in a parallel dimension where instead of being a chest-beating and loud-speaking big man in the free world in the 20th century, Teddy Roosevelt is Prince Teddy Rooseveltia of and he has to go on this mythical journey to save a princess in a far-off, previously undiscovered land. And, you know, you'll see that there will be tie-togethers throughout this game where, instead of giving big speeches, he has big dialogue boxes. And there will be bull mooses everywhere because they're wild to There we go. I like this. We're going to stick with 2D graphics version 2. Start the development on that. This one could be a moneymaker if we do it correctly. Story and quests all the way up. Linear story and save game definitely. Gameplay, engines dropping. Yes. Deep stories in the land of for Prince Teddy Rooseveltia. Caroline Richards from the local news has heard rumors that we're working on our next game. They want to interview. Sure, let's get some press behind this, please. I think they all think we're going to go bankrupt immediately because Teddy Roosevelt can only be beaten for so long as a mascot, but we got this. Bull Moose Games, a local startup, is trying to make it big in the gaming industry. Company has already published 4 games. Yeah. Go. All the best of luck. And hype. Hype is good for us. Dialogues all the way up. Artificial intelligence all the way down. Go. There we go. Yeah, our RPGs aren't going to get as many technology points, but they are very design focused. Since we're bumping that up. Between the two of these, I kind of want to keep the graphics up and drop the sound off quite a bit. Yeah, let's do that. We kept mono sound, so we can afford to. Let's see if that might hurt us a little bit because I wasn't sure about it. We'll see. But yeah, Rough Riders of Mars, almost 250,000 in sales. Thank you very much. Already over 550 fans here. There we go. Let's get these bugs out of the system and finish this one up. Perfect. New record for design. Graphics leveled up. Beautiful. And let's get right into researching a topic. Pirates, sci-fi, vocabulary, law. Pirates. Let's go. And the TES has been released. Very nice. And the gamepad is now available since the TES is out. It's time for us to start researching those little bits of our next engine for sure. First reviews of Prince Teddy of Oh, look at the 10s flashing on your screen, ladies and gentlemen. Nice. Take a 9 there. And a 7 there, apparently. Okay, well, we got our first 9 out of it. Alright, very good, very good. This will be our best reviewed game. I like this. We keep progressing upward. We're going to hit our ceiling soon. I've still never gotten a perfect game in this game. There we go. Great sales off the bat. 102 fans coming in on the first week. And we have successfully researched pirates. Now we're going to jump in and research a gamepad because we're going to start going into Ninvento with our next engine, the TES. Very positive reviews for Bull Moose Games is Prince Teddy of Perfect. Yeah, we are making some cash. $360,000. I like it. Taking the slow road up to $1 million, but this is good. Nothing catastrophic yet. There's our gamepad, and while we're here, let's also research the steering wheel so we can make the Rough Riders racing games in the future. That'll probably be a successful franchise that we'll make sequels of, like Mario Kart, except with cavalry horses and, you know, the hilly landscape of Puerto Rico. The steering wheel's been researched and developed new game. No rest for the determined. So we have done everything except our pirates here. And for the pirates, man, we're good at RPGs. And I'm sure that would be a good combo. I feel like pirate is one that I've tried to do with adventure several times and it doesn't work. So instead we're going to do action. It's going to be a pirate fighting game. Ooh, let's stick here. I don't want to pay an extra 80,000 just yet. Let's get the individualist, and this is going to be, oh wow, did I just move the entire screen over? That was weird. This is going to be TR versus Bluebeard. Yeah, alright, it's a Teddy Roosevelt versus Pirates fighting game for the G64, the Gavador. And Teddy Ver is off the market. 234,000 in sales, perfect. Let's check some profit lines on old games. 8.25 there, 161K. Oh wow, Rough Riders of Mars was our most profitable game ever released. Very good, very, very good. People like Teddy Roosevelt. We're just about 3 years into this process, and they like Teddy Roosevelt. Let's see how long we can make that work. So the engine is coming up for this fighting game. We're going to keep the gameplay up, and those story and quests are going to drop. We're not going to have a linear story, and we're not going to have a save game. No, we're going to have a save game. Yeah, I remember fighting games used to be kind of frustrating if you couldn't save your progress after beating someone tough. You'd have to go and drink a glass of milk, and your mom would yell at you for not eating dinner completely, and that was my experience at least. So artificial intelligence all the way up, dialogues coming all the way down. Even though I was the kid that always ate broccoli and Brussels sprouts, and my little sisters would throw theirs across the room, I would always get told I wasn't eating enough. Could be why I was a fat kid. Not gonna go there today. Drop the world design, put the sound all the way up. You want to hear and see all the Teddy Roosevelt bloodshed. And we'll finish this one up and get it out to market. 4 bugs, not too bad. Give me one more. Alright. Try to get back up over $300,000. Oh, not a great combo for Pirates in Action, but we got a new combo. We got multipliers out of it. Probably not going to have the best reviews in the world, but let's research some stuff. Let's get our next topic here. Sci-fi we'll go into. Hey, alright. Okay. Informed Gamer is on my negative list. Alright, yeah. So, not that they're on my negative list, but Star Games is on my great list. There we go. So, not the best reviewed, but still above average. It's not going to light the world on fire. It could potentially get us towards 1,000 fans, though, which would be pretty cool. Oh yeah, we're going to get 1,000 fans out of this game. And sci-fi has been researched. Let's also spend some points on hunting. Yes! If there's ever been a better game for Teddy Roosevelt. Oh, man! Bull Moose! Getting it going. Excuse me while I check the time. Okay. I think we're successfully researched hunting, perfect. And actually, I think this is going to end our first jaunt into Bull Moose Incorporated. We've got a really good start going. We're over $420,000 in the bank, just hit 1,000 fans, and we're on the cusp of year 3. Great start. Teddy Roosevelt is a good mascot if anybody asks you, but I'm going to get out of here. I have a lot to take care of today before I go have some dinner with my girlfriend, in which we will celebrate the fact that we put our money into a house we're moving into on July 15th. Wonderful! You guys, have a great day. I'm going to go do a lot of stuff. Take care. Bye-bye.